shit's a hole. Hello, everyone. Happy Monday and happy International Women's Day observed. International Women's Day was yesterday, but today we're doing Interplanetary Women's Day to celebrate the wonderful women. One particular wonderful woman who literally is out of this world. You may have guessed from our thumbnail image today, but we'll get into that a little bit. We'll be talking about Mae Jemison and other magnificent women, along with amazing women. But first, how did you celebrate? Did you remember to leave your purses out for chocolates from La Bafana? Did you decorate your hanger tree with matching jackets and belts? Did you prepare the traditional holiday meal of charcuterie or remember to light your undergarments aflame in symbolic protest? Today we're going to talk about all of that, current events, and more with plenty of coffee. Welcome to Java and Jugs. I'm joined by the wonderful crew. Hello, all of you. How do you do?
Good morning.
I'm not a rhyme.
That was plenty. Very, very good. Well done. Very rhymey and timey.
Yeah, I spent yesterday not feeling well, and I'm feeling well today.
I hope you're feeling better today.
I had to get a big coffee, a very big coffee.
If that does the trick.
Always the coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
I've done mine. I've finished mine. I could probably use a refill, but I'm good for now. I see your beautiful faces, and that just wakes me up and makes me feel so much better.
Mm-hmm.
And coffee.
And coffee.
Yeah.
The stream runs on coffee and tangents, I think.
Probably
Coffee.
so. Yes.
With the
Oh my
garlic
goodness.
bread.
So our Maya and Jess, of course, were up late last night doing a show over on Bad Sign Sunday. Of course, Maya's always doing Bad Sign Sunday. It's her show, but Jess was the guest, and so Jess was up late as well. Such is life.
We always miss them when they're not here, but we're glad that the last night's show was a success. Went well, off without a hitch, I'm assuming.
For the most part. You get the occasional trolls. It's such a weird phenomenon. Bad Science Sunday is geared towards bad science, as in pseudoscience, things that are just outright wrong. Woo-woo stuff, like, a few weeks ago they did like a dude who was like all about crystal energy and shit.
Ooh,
and you still see people coming in and going, prove that God doesn't exist. That's not what it's for, bestie. What are you doing?
We talked about that kind of stuff. I've been on there twice.
Yeah. It's a great show. Lots of fun topics, and the chat is always slamming. Lots of fun.
Well, I was on last week, as a matter of fact, thinking about it. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
I only were the zebra, and she brought the zebra. So,
ooh,
there is in fact a zebra. It's one of the parts of the show. It's true.
Mm-hmm. It's fantastic. And she also showed the Kip Academy ad and a picture of Kip with her book.
Oh, Dr. Kip.
And they played the puppy video too. I saw the Kip video, the Kip Academy.
I love paying more money, John.
Hell yeah. Yeah, John asks, y'all excited for gasoline to be $8 to $10 per gallon and the cost of everything else to go through the ceiling? Fuck yeah. I was just the other day, 2 days ago. I was getting ready to try to acquire some more of my prescriptions, and I can't because international trade is fucked. So that's great. Yay.
Right.
America.
It's coming from all different directions. If it's not squeezing your wallet, you can't even get a hold of the stuff that you need because of tariffs or oil or, Herman Strait being closed.
the world we had wasn't perfect, not by a long shot. There was still a lot of inequality. There's still a lot of countries where living conditions are substandard, and we were doing something, not nearly enough, but something to try to make things better, like US aid and putting diplomatic pressure on countries to, give women the right to vote and things. But that wasn't good enough because no one was being mean enough to minorities in the US anymore. And by mean enough, I mean we were only killing a few hundred people a year.
That's not so bad, right?
But we had to America and put on the red hats and just destroy everything. And so, what's that?
Just nuke the things. Nuke stuff.
Yeah, you just
I suspect they would have if the nuke still worked. But remember, as Joe the Kentucky Atheist says, their will to evil is only outdone by their incompetence.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
Speaking of the incompetence, after we bombed the potential candidates for the next supreme leader, right? And we killed them all. They chose another one now. And did you guys hear who it was?
It's Khomeini's son?
Yes.
Yes. And I think
the last one's son.
And I think from what I've heard, he's even a bit more radical than his father. So well done.
I mean, if somebody blew up your dad, I'd be more radical too. I'd be like, you motherfuckers, I will never let this go,
Yeah. And I don't even think that's what he wanted. He didn't want his son. He was hoping those other people that he was with would be the next leader. And
interesting.
As the US always does, whenever these people come to the table, the next thing you know, they're getting bombed. Even the mediators are getting bombed, and then even the leaders are getting taken out. It's like, damn, you're not leaving anybody to even, like, I wouldn't come to the table now. I wouldn't trust that you wouldn't try to take me out too.
Pull a red wedding or something.
Oh my goodness! Right?
Yeah, Bree asked how many bombs it equals a year of SNAP benefits in taxpayer costs. So our typical smart bomb runs around $30 million. You can feed a lot of people. The average SNAP benefit before programs started to get fucked up was something like $16,000 a year. You can feed a lot of fucking people for the cost of one bomb. And we're bombing paintings. I love it.
I saw some of the ones that were released, and it really does look as though it's just painting on the ground, because the way the propellers don't move, like when the helicopter, there's like the propellers don't move at all, like nothing topples over. It's strange.
Yeah, it's the same trick the Soviets used against us. They're allies. They've been giving the drones they build to Russia to fight Ukraine. The Russians used the same trick against us in the Cold War. Once they figured out we had spy planes, they started painting trees and cardboard cutouts and things to look like ICBM launchers.
I mean, how brilliant is that, though? And I was watching Iran talk about like their bombs and how they transport them, and they're all just in trucks. They all are just transport trucks that a construction worker would use, like some other big job site would use. So it's really basically undetectable while they're traveling to wherever it is they need to launch. I mean, I think that the US thought AI was just going to be some great thing because they can just, push a button and it targets whoever.
That's the issue. Like Israel is blowing up a bunch of vital infrastructure, like desalinization plants, opening up everyone else to targeting, and oil refineries and things like that, instead of, military targets. But they're hitting things because Israel is, aiming at real things, whereas the US is using AI to pick targets because aiming ourselves is hard, I guess. And so we're hitting paintings and shit. It's literally, the bombs are failing the CAPTCHA. It's pick all the squares with real street lights, and the bombs are just like everywhere but,
Morning, Zorkraz. Good to see you.
Yeah, like just bomb a school. Oh, oopsie.
The fact that we're not taking more accountability for that, and I've seen the video evidence of like the bomb coming down, and I really think it's deplorable that this country won't just admit that we don't care about children's lives
Pretty much.
ever. We don't care about them here, obviously, and we don't care about them abroad. If we don't care about our own, why would we care about somebody else's?
Mm-hmm.
100 and something, 60, 70
Yeah.
girls. That's so sad.
I mean,
almost
the
made
thing
that
is that the
cover
majority of people
for-
do care about children, but it's just a few of those
Right.
yeah.
I do believe majority. I think it's just that we have a very Epstein class government that only cares about the money, the
And
control.
the worst part is Iran is fucking right when they say we will, we're being attacked by the Epstein war machine. Like that's what that is, though. They're not wrong.
I thought that was
Why
funny.
are we letting these people have power still?
Oh,
But
well, hello.
Bree did make a good point because you can go and look. They have like BuzzFeed had lunch if you went to school in the Turkey, lunch if you went to America, lunch if you went to, let's say, the UK, and everybody lunch is better than ours.
Yeah, it's unfortunate how we talk such shit about other countries, and meanwhile we're doing everything we can to strip our freaking schools bare down to the bare minimum, and saying things like, "Oh, well, we don't care if kids are hungry because some kids are fat," as Charlie Kirk said. Who cares about the starving kids? Because we have some that are overweight, so therefore it's just a like parenting problem.
Why fix one problem when there's another thing we can be mean about?
Hi, baby.
Fucking hell. It's infuriating. Another random fun fact, and Iran has lots of problems. They're not a great society by any stretch of the imagination. But the other day was somebody mentioned, is it which is the Americanism? Or is it actually Persia and we're calling it Iran for some crazy reason? Or is it the other way around? Whatever. In 1970 something, Iran requested that they be referred to as Iran because Europeans kept calling them Persia, and they're like, no, that's just this one little region. It's not important. But Iran in their language, I forget if it's Farsi or Arabic because it's both. Farsi incidentally means the language of Persia, but never mind that. Iran means land of the Aryans. So we've got the Aryan supremacy government bombing the actual Aryans.
Wow.
So
Right, like the whole classification, like, yeah, it's also scrambled. Yeah, I know Middle East is I know I don't call it Middle East, I call it Swana, but I understand that I know what they're talking about when people say Middle East.
Swana?
Southwest Asia, North Africa. It's basically like the Levant, like that whole area, like as we would call it back then. It's just kind of basically how influenced today.
Okay, I think we could call it Middle Earth because Tolkien is cool, and also it's in the middle, like that whole supercontinent. It's in the middle.
I think there's another name too, Minna, or there's some other term, but I don't remember. But it's a little more broader too. And
I just found out today that it was that was a colonizer term. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I think it's like when they were doing that. I apologize, I don't have the language, you guys. Something about the Orientalization. Oh, what's the word?
Orient and Occident.
It was like when they were back in that like popular time of the Orient. Those terms were, there's like a Orientalization or something like that, a term that I've heard before. I guess maybe like similar to Hellenization. I'm probably saying it wrong. Yeah, the Fertile Crescent, exactly.
Yeah, Fertile Crescent's a good name. I also found out somewhat recently that Levant, I wondered where did this term come from? What does it mean? Is it referring just to Israel, Lebanon? Is it what is it? Why is this word? So I looked it up. It means where the sun rises generally. It's east, but it's not just east. Levant comes from the same root word as levitate.
Yeah. You know what Levante is
rises here.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's fun when you know, figure it all out and see how it all came together in the history and you acknowledge it versus kind of, I think that's the issue, is just kind of like the whitewashing of just the Middle East and seeing all these people as, I don't know, maybe the same when like they're not all, like we say Arabs, but like Lebanese, I'm not Arab. I used to think I was Arab because I didn't realize. I was just so used to hearing that term.
Okay.
But there's difference between Arabization.
Yeah, because
you know, so it's like, oh, these terms, help me, please. I'm too stupid to learn all this now. Too old.
We have Yemen that stayed near me. But they're not Arab either, you know? So yeah, I got you, you know?
The things you learn when you start
learning
asking
things is cool and gives us some brightness in these dark days of burning oil fields and very stupid, angry people doing very stupid, angry things. Which is just big enough to cover
something in the chat.
What's wrong?
Oh, I said Theo put a little bit of information in the chat. Speaking of flights.
So Theo says it refers to the sun rising in the east and is used to describe the eastern Mediterranean region or easterly wind. It signifies the land of the rising sun. I love that so much more because it just, I don't know, sounds so cool. The Middle East.
Can we get the elephant out
real?
What's the elephant?
It's still technically like Eurocentric language because it's talking about like the Mediterranean as if the center of civilization, which it was at the time, but well, except for all the other civilizations.
I know, like we say cradle of civilization, but there's just so, yeah, I know. I guess it's what we focus on because of what we were taught.
Since it's Women's Day, I want to get the elephant out the room that if a certain other person was voted in to this orange thing, we wouldn't be in this situation.
If the Mandarin
didn't win. If a woman was voted in instead, Women's Day, we wouldn't have been in this situation. But I'm not gonna say nothing.
It's kind of crazy how a peaceful president is literally becoming the biggest warmonger.
But he never was a peaceful president.
The Temu Peace Prize.
He wasn't even peaceful in his first term.
Oh, you're right. Like we know, dude's not peaceful. I mean, he moved the what was it? The embassy of the United States to Jerusalem from where it was, I believe, in like West Bank area. The
actual capital of Israel, because Jerusalem is a holy city that's apart from any government other than the municipality necessary to maintain the roads and shit, supposedly. But then they're like, nope, Jerusalem is the heart of all of the world, and it's our capital city, so we're like the only government that matters.
Yeah,
pretty much. But Ryan, he stopped 8 wars. All right. He ended 8 wars.
I'm sorry. So I forgot to write them down.
He has to make it to 10, but there aren't any left. So he had to start some so he could end them.
Yes. Yeah. He provokes. That way he can be the one to say, oh, look what I've done. Look how I calmed that situation down. He invites people to the table, and then like when they go to sit down, he pulls the chair out. Like
pretty much.
That's just how I feel like it would be, like that would size him up if I had to explain him to somebody. Like, don't trust him.
But yeah, like Kelly said, this literally would not be happening if a woman were in charge, a specific woman, but still. Granted, most men wouldn't do this either, but holy shit. So let's do a quick break since we mentioned doggos. We can do that. Y'all can refill your coffees, and when we come back, we can talk about some cool women instead of some shitty men.
Sometimes I chill or hang out at the bar, but I never stay long or go very far. You could say I am lame or that I am fickle, but I'd rather be at home playing with my pickle. That's my dog, she's a big deal. That's my dog, let's keep it real. Don't take offense if I don't answer the phone. Instead I'm loving on my girl and giving her a bone. People call me a dud, like a busted missile, but I'd rather be in my bed, petting my pickle. That's my doggy, she's a big deal. That's my dog, let's keep it real. That's my dog, she's a big deal. That's my dog, let's keep it real. It's not that I don't like you or wanna hang out, but if I had to choose, never was there a doubt. If you need to feel good, in fact it might tickle, you should come to my house and wrestle with my pickle. That's my big deal. That's my dog, let's keep it real.
Why are dogs the best people?
Dogs are the best people, aren't they? I think dogs should have like better rights. I think they should be able to drive a car. I think that it's a little rude that we restrict dogs the way that we do.
I mean, we know they can write books.
They can paint.
Certainly.
They bury their own shit. I mean, what more
Sometimes.
could you ask for? Sometimes, yeah.
In fairness,
Cats
Pickle
do
like-
that.
Pushes
they
one
do
paw
at
or
least as
two.
well as humans.
I mean,
They can
be
clean up
fair-
after themselves.
to
Oh,
be fair,
no.
I have one dog that is unbelievably smart and one that is dumb as rocks. So
Just like humans.
I'm
Yeah,
liking
they can
Jessica's
skateboard.
comment.
They can dance.
I saw a
Mhm.
video this past weekend. As you may know, when I have my son over, sometimes we watch random YouTube videos, especially before I actually make food. And one of his favorite things to put on is a daily dose of internet. And one of the clips was a dog surfing better than all the human surfers. Like he just kept scooting right along while all the humans were like bloop, bloop, bloop.
How cute. Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness. They just
I'm
make
like, how
your
do you
day,
even
don't
teach a
they?
dog to do that? Like, how do you train for that?
I don't know. I really don't know. I guess it takes a lot of time and patience.
Maybe he's
That
a
is really
natural. I don't know.
Dang, AJ.
Maybe.
Here is AJ.
So you guys, I don't know if you're interested, but as I do, I like to write up some questions. So I mean, this time I had to get help from ChatGPT. I'm not gonna lie, but I got questions about women inventors. I thought, okay, well, that would be fun since it's kind of like women's topic, things that women
Yeah.
invented. I wouldn't even be surprised if a lot of this, which I think you have, might even have gone over, Ember, in your, is it Triple D?
Oh yeah, deep dives daily.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
3D.
With your in your 3D. Would you like to ask hi, would you like me to ask you some questions? Thank you. I can speak English. It's great.
Yeah,
Really good at
questions are good. Questions are fun.
Ooh. Okay, so question number 1. They're all multiple choice. Which common household invention was created by a woman but patented under a man's name because women couldn't legally hold the patent at the time?
Shocker.
It's not that common. It says common, but to me it's not necessarily common. And I would say that it's like a carpenter's tool.
Oh,
Like a
Carpenter.
household tool.
Nail gun?
No. Oh, I didn't give you the you asshole. I didn't give you the multiple choice. God, I'm high. I just took a really big hit before we came back. I'm not gonna lie yet. I can't
We're
even watch
fine.
you guys.
We're professionals.
Yes, hello, I've done this
Live broadcasting.
live. Okay, so A, circular saw, B, dishwasher, C, cotton gin, D, electric iron.
I'm gonna say iron, because dishwasher's too new. Cotton gin is way too famous. And what was the other one? Circular saw.
It is not, because I don't know
I
what a
don't know.
cotton gin is. What is that?
Oh, it's a mechanical device to help separate cotton from
Yeah.
the cotton plant.
Okay.
It's to make the slavery go faster.
Oh,
Alright.
fuck me.
Okay.
I mean,
all right. I'm gonna
Oh.
vote for the circular saw just because I don't know. I could see a
And I
man
said-
patenting it and it being a woman behind it.
yeah, true. That's a good point. Kelly or Lilith, did y'all say? I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
Iron. I said iron.
Iron. Okay.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Okay. A circular saw. So a circular saw was patented by a man because Tabitha Babbitt is her name. Was living in a communal workshop in the early 1800s, and after watching men struggle with inefficient two-person pit saws, she designed a circular blade that could cut wood continuously instead of back and forth.
It sounds like it. Women are fantastic inventors when they watch men do very inefficient things. They're like, there's a less stupid way to do this.
I think if you step back, like I even think like I would go to new jobs, and you have to get trained, and just watching people, and then I would ask, why do we do that? Why do we do that? Why do we do that? And then sometimes I would find there might be like just one little thing that was inefficient that we could just fix, just because you're like fresh eyes. Sometimes fresh eyes are able to see things that others can't. But yeah, I'd agree with you. Okay, number 2. Which woman invented the modern dishwasher? Dishwasher. In 1886, because she was tired of her fine china, oh Lord, being chipped by servants. Ouch, ouch. Okay. Was
The
it
privilege?
I know, like ouch, her privilege like made her invent something. Okay, great. So A, Margaret Knight, B, Josephine Cochrane, C, Sarah Boone, D, Mary Anderson. I have to tell you, I didn't know any
I
of
remember
these.
the name Sarah Boom. That sounds familiar.
It does sound familiar, doesn't it?
It annoys me that I don't know who any of those people are off the top of my head, and I blame our educational system.
Me too. This is all kind of like, yeah.
I'll say
I'm just
Anderson
gonna go
'cause
with
it sounds pretentious.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna go with Knight just because that sounds like a dishwasher brand.
There you go. Okay. So the answer is B, Josephine Cochrane. Cochrane was frustrated that servants kept chipping her expensive china while washing dishes. She designed a machine that used water pressure and racks to clean dishes more safely. I have to say that's brilliant that she thought about water pressure to do that.
That is a crucial element, yeah. Because like you can just slop hot water over your dishes, but you need the pressure to blow off the dried chunks. Oh, those
I
dried
wonder who
chunks.
came up with the enzymatic cleaner. That was another like breakthrough, I bet.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's like biochemistry stuff.
Cool stuff. Which invention used in modern Wi-Fi, GPS, and Bluetooth was co-developed by a Hollywood actress during World
I
War
definitely
II?
know this answer. You don't even need.
Do you want me to give you the choices, or you already know the answer?
I know who the
Heidi
lady
Lamar.
is.
So
Yeah.
far,
Well, we know it's
Lamar.
Hedy Lamar, but
Okay.
which thing is it that did she develop? Was it the I'll let Ryan read the choices because I'm going to make up choices and you'll know which one is the correct
Hopefully it
answer.
gives me a better, it gives me a good, okay. So Hedy Lamar during World War II worked with composer George Anfield to design a frequency hopping radio signal system intended to prevent enemy forces from jamming Allied torpedoes.
Yeah.
It's the
Does that
signal
sound
hopping.
right?
critical part. Yeah.
So cool. That kind of sounds like something in Star Trek. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the thing is everybody's like, oh, she's so pretty. She clearly relies on her looks. She was very highly educated. She knew engineering better than most men at the time.
Because I found out that she was
I don't know
listening
how
to
the
her
hell she
husband.
made a connection with someone working in an active developmental research field, but when you're famous, I guess you can.
She
if
found
you
out
want.
her husband was a Nazi.
Her
and she
husband was a
listen to
Nazi.
he would listen to the conversation. She didn't know that she married him. And she would listen to his conversations, and that's how she got a lot of information.
Oh shit! Hedy Lamarr.
Relying on your husband.
Yeah.
I love it.
I didn't know that.
It's an interesting question.
Well,
If you
didn't a
found
lot of
yourself, like if you discovered your spouse was an enemy agent, whether they were public about it or whether they were spy, whatever the case may be, do you choose your spouse or your country where you're not allowed to own property? Like, the country wasn't all that great for women at the time. Better than it had been. But it's still not great, TBH. I think the UN Human Rights Commission came out with a report saying that women have 64% the same rights men do.
Damn. That's bad. That's really
it's progress, but holy shit, we've got a long way to go.
We do. Yeah. We do have a long way. Okay, so which woman invented the paper bag machine that created the flat bottom grocery bag we still use today? Okay, here's the same name again. A, Margaret Knight. B, Ida Forbes. C, Anne Tsukamoto. D, Bet Nesmith Graham.
Graham, so you can fit more crackers.
Mm.
It's as good a reason as any, I suppose.
Yummy in my tummy. I'm hungry now. Anyone else?
I'm wondering, why was Knight on twice? I'm going to pick it again.
Because she must be a real person. I mean, I'm sure they're all real people, but like she must be notable. And the thing, whatever, Ryan, you used to help generate these must be thinking people are more likely to know who that is.
Yeah.
I'm going to get it right at some point.
And like for me, if I was a human, obviously doing this without ChatGPT's help, I wouldn't have included this. I don't know. I wouldn't, but I don't know. That's just how I am. I'm weird like that. I don't like repeating myself.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So Margaret Knight worked in a paper bag factory and realized bags couldn't stand upright.
Got it right.
Oh, wait. So what? Wait, they had just paper bags that were like envelopes? Okay, I'm so confused. She designed a machine that folded and glued the flat bottom automatically, essentially creating the modern grocery bag.
Okay.
Or maybe they had to fold them? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Maybe they'd hand fold them.
Right. The National Inventors Hall of Fame says that her machine basically took over the work of 30 people.
Oh, schnappers.
So they did do it by hand, and they didn't
First
stand
wave of
upright
AI.
Humans doing it, so it wasn't quite right.
Robots stealing jobs.
I know, she took her jobs. If only she got the pay of 30 people for each.
And they say that it's immigrants, and here we go. Look right there. Took the job of 30 people. Boom, just one machine.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
She was born on Valentine's Day, 1838.
Wow. 1838. That must have been a wild time. A lot of things needed to be invented. I mean, we still need things invented now, but I don't know. You got to be very unique, I think, to at this day and age to invent stuff. All right.
Oh, Mark is here. Hello, Mark. Lovely to see you. Mark says AJ looks amazing. AJ, would you tell everybody why you look amazing? Because they do not know.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
it's
shoot,
here. Ask me why I'm about. Okay. Okay. So a few months ago, I started raising funds for St. Patrick's, which is an organization that helps fund research for cures for childhood cancer. And so I joined this really large group in Houston that has been doing it for 20 years. And when we went today for the shave, the total that they have raised altogether for the whole group was almost $100,000. So that was pretty fucking awesome.
Wow.
So my head shakes.
I used to do the I had done the St. Baldrick's. You said it's St. Baldrick's?
Mm-hmm.
I used to do it religiously. I would cut hair because I'm a hairstylist. But after COVID, they never reached back out to me. And honestly, I kind of forgot about it. And so I might need to reach back out to them. But they're really cool events. People like line up and
they had 4 different people doing it, 4 barbers that were shaving the heads. They let my kids shave a little bit of my head.
Yeah, sometimes they'll like, can I do something? Or a friend or whatever, or they might even want to do it themselves sometimes, but then like we go back just to make it so it's like even, because there's not like little chunks or something missing. But it's an incredible fundraiser for sure.
It is. The community actually helped a lot. We raised $500 from the community, so it's been good. We did some fundraisers online and stuff, and I posted online, and people donated. So thank you.
It is really great, especially to see humans helping humans and things. But I can't help but think of $30 million bombs.
Oh, geez, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're shaving your head to raise $100,000. I mean, that's incredible. I mean, that ain't nothing to like.
Yeah. Obviously, yeah. No, I get it. I get it.
Comparatively, like holy bajolies.
Right. If we just bombed one fewer school.
Imagine how many children you could save. The ones in the school plus.
And the money. I mean, there's like a benefit here. You get more kids that get to live, and then more money. It's like savings. Oh, the Dow right now, Fern.
It is 50,000.
There's this one person. I think she's running for Congress, but she created an attack ad on herself. And one of the elements, I'll see if I can find the commercial because it's a political commercial, so we can absolutely play it if I can find the damn thing. Woman attack ad on.
He probably has something to do with something or connected somebody to somebody. Peter Thiel is a monster. Zorcraws.
I've heard that rumor.
Oh, he is. Something's demented with him.
Oh, right. It's a freaking. They put it on Elon's website, didn't they? God damn it! Why can't I find the fucking thing? I periodically complain about traffic thieves, like people who take a screenshot of a thing and then post the thing to steal all the traffic from the thing. It's like that with the news too. It's all stories about this attack ad on herself, and so you can't find the actual damn ad. It's all the stolen traffic coverage that's taking up all the search results.
Quickly, sorry you guys, my brain told me I had to research something really quick because I was trying to say a word, Orientalism, and this is just the AI sorry guys, I had to. The AI overview. It says the historical, stereotypical, and often exoticized portrayal of Eastern cultures, the Orient, by Western world, framing the East as backward, irrational, and inferior to define the West as developed and superior. Bada bing, bada boom. Orientalism. Words are hard. Sorry. There you go, Ember. Back to you now.
Hell yeah.
Back to you, Ember.
I know, right?
Yeah, let Ember now.
Okay. I'm getting closer. I found the handle of the person. We're almost there.
Mark
is
doing investigative research to try to find this freaking ad.
Mark found it. He put it in the chat.
Video?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Well,
he did.
I should
read your dang chat, Mark says.
Well, I mean, I'm doing other. I'm like, oh, okay. This is on the YouTube now. The tubes, the boob tubes, the tubes of you. All right, let me see here. Share screen. We can do this. Share screen. Do. All right, yeah, this was going to come out eventually. It's called. Oh, what a great name. Okay, let's bigify. Make sure the screen's showing. Cool. And let's. Where'd it fucking go? Where'd it go? Get back here. Get back here. Okay, this one. Right. Okay, here we go. And the volume's off.
Kat Abu Ghazaleh is the kind of radical Democrat Fox News warned you about. Kat believes you deserve universal health care, groceries, and housing. Where does she think we are? The richest country on Earth? Kat isn't a millionaire. She doesn't take PAC money. She can't even afford health insurance herself. How can she possibly relate to normal, hardworking corporations like you and me? And it gets worse. As a journalist, helped lead to Tucker Carlson's departure from Fox News. Is that who you want fighting extremists in Washington? Kat claims the Democratic Party should not bow down to Trump or his billionaire friends. Does she think strongly worded letters bowing? Kat Abu Ghazaleh represents a new generation of progressive Democrats working to redefine the party's future, and she plans to do it with her ferocious attack cat by her side. Is this who you want representing us?
I'm Kat Abu Ghazaleh, and I approve this message.
Oh my God,
Love
that
it.
was epic. Oh, that
Oh,
was
that's
too
nice.
good.
That's a Kirkland. What do you call them cats on the Marvel? They're not really cats.
Oh no, that cat had laser.
Nice.
I know it's an evil
But,
kitty's coming for you. There's so much cool
Captain
about
Marvel.
that, but the thing that
Mhm.
brought it to mind was the fact that it says she's not even a millionaire. So how can she possibly relate to hardworking corporations like us?
I love that.
Mhm. And it had Palantir and I forget what
That
else.
was beautiful.
there.
Brilliant.
So here in Texas, we have Talarico running, and he is a Christian, but he's like very, very progressive. And the Republicans are pissed off. So they've been paying for ads, and I keep getting them on my Facebook. But they're like, he's saying that God is non-binary. He wants abortions for trans people. And I'm over here like, oh,
Yeah,
No, he's
I'm
trolling
getting
them
into it.
so hard, and I love it.
I'm getting
I
into
know
it. It's insane.
the comments are amazing though. Like the whole comment sections are all in support of him. Like, oh, that did not go the way you expected it. Like you just wasting
Like-
money, and it's
Yeah. Like this is what I've
Like,
said.
holy shit.
This is what I've said about. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, this is what I've said about Texas for years. It is at minimum purple, at most like light blue, at least. It's just the state has been suppressed and gerrymandered to all hell.
oh yeah. I was shocked how they changed the outline of my district from the last time that that it was done, and it was like I don't know, the map is like some kid just went with the crayons and like fucked it up.
They love the Sharpies.
Yeah.
It's the Sharpie presidency. I mean, hell, the not to go back onto the fucking man, but like he's writing surrender letters to himself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
That is funny.
And pathetic.
Yeah, it's unreal. But yeah,
Yeah.
the thing that really is funny though is Tellerico hasn't said anything that isn't true. Like if you go back, and again, I'm trusting people who speak Hebrew because I don't, but there isn't actually a gendered pronoun applied to Yahweh. It's a thing that later translators inserted because of course God must be a man.
But then it also says that God created man and woman in his image, which must mean that he has both. Right?
And is therefore non-binary. Yeah.
Yeah.
It checks out. And also,
Which
yes,
is why-
trans
maybe
people
why
need abortions.
Jesus-
Holy shit. Even the Republicans should agree. The people who hate abortions should agree trans people need abortions because they don't want trans people reproducing. You know?
That's true.
Like it's such
Use
a
your own
wild
logic.
thing that they're so insistent on
It is.
reproduction that they like won't let us fix body parts, and then when reproduction happens then they get mad. Like,
Yeah. I
You-
just
you
thought it's
didn't want
hilarious
that.
that
You
they're
wouldn't let us fix it.
basically Yeah, they're basically giving Talarico free advertisement. Like they're paying for his advertisement.
I know.
Indeed.
This candidate wants your children to be able to have food and not starve. Oh.
I don't did APAC spend money against him at all? Do we know?
Oh, I don't know.
I wonder. I don't know.
I am
if
bad
he's-
at tracking APEC money.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if
Same.
he might also be taking APAC money. I have no idea. I was just curious if, because of course they have their chosen, so they'll just throw money at them so they get more airtime.
According to Talarico, there's a quote saying, "I have never taken a dime from APAC, and I have already committed to never take any."
Oh wow. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised then.
Right. Like, I mean, I could see a lot of people who, especially people who are new to politics, like when AOC got involved, for example, and she doesn't know what all these PACs are, and they're just like, here, have some money. Maybe you might take some money, but once you figure out what's going on, you need to cut them the fuck off. But Talarico's like, no, I never did. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark
It's
says,
smart.
can you mention that the U.S. hit a desalinization plant in Iran? We did earlier, yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's literally war crimes, and it also sets an awful precedent because all of the countries in that region depend on desalinization facilities.
Mhm.
It's literally a humanitarian crisis.
Yeah.
So this is what I heard is that Iran relies on desalination for like 3%, like it's low, like 3 to 10% of their population, but they still need it. But the rest of the region rely on it like 80%. So
Yeah.
yes, it hurts Iran, but now, as you said, that precedent that you just set is actually going to hurt your friends worse than you hurt Iran. So it was a really stupid move. If the information I heard was true, I should say that. It was from like an independent media source, so I'd hope they wouldn't be like, just pulling numbers out their butthole. They showed like a graph of what Iran that somebody had created. So, of course there's that. So, yeah, but so silly to make knee-jerk reaction moves is what I feel like they're doing. No real plan, just making knee-jerk reactions and intentionally killing children, intentionally bombing hospitals, and intentionally committing war crimes, as well as bombing the desalination plant, which is a war crime as well. So now you're inviting that kind of behavior to your friends who have to live next door.
I think that's the point.
Yeah.
If we do this, then Iran will retaliate in this way, and then the whole region will be screwed.
Right.
And they're brown people, so good,
Because to be fair, Israel will make out better if the entire area is destabilized. That they'll be able to take more land.
And that's been the game the whole time. Theo says it's pronounced Iran, not Iran. So that's good to know. Kelly has returned.
Mr.
Says he never took a dime, but he didn't say anything about dollars. And
That's
Kenzie
funny.
asks, would a trans man even allow penetrative sex? Bisexual men exist. Gay men exist.
Yeah.
And you work with what you've got. If you have certain parts, even if you've got dysphoria, and you really want to have sex with your partner, you have to work with what you have. But also, it doesn't even have to be penetrative sex. There's many trans men who have gotten pregnant on purpose using artificial fertilization techniques, insemination, all sorts, because the point is to have it. Like, don't make an assumption about a whole group of people.
Because science, people.
Yeah, we can do lots of cool things. We're working on even more cool things.
Hey, maybe there will be some cool invention.
Yeah.
Science.
It's pretty neat.
Yes, agreed.
All right. Speaking of cool people, I promised y'all a little bit about this amazing astronaut lady.
Ooh.
So this is Mae Carol Jemison, who was
I like that
born
last
in
name.
Decatur, Alabama in 1956. She's pretty fucking remarkable. Her father was a maintenance supervisor for a charity organization, and her mother worked most of her career as an elementary school teacher, math and English in elementary school. They moved around a bit. She enjoyed studying nature and human physiology and branched out from those observations to learn more about science. Her mother encouraged her curiosity, but both parents were supportive of her interest in science, which, in that time period was not super common. Jess says, is that the Star Trek woman? Yes, she was on an episode of Star Trek. Because she's an astronaut. Yes, they wanted a real astronaut in a Star Trek episode, Star Trek: The Next Generation. And she was like a transporter technician or something. It was just a bit part, because the one skill she doesn't seem to have is actor. So I'm gonna my goodness.
True.
She learned a bunch of different dances, from African to Japanese, ballet, jazz, and this is as a child. She was thinking about becoming a modern, a professional dancer. She graduated from high school and immediately went to Stanford University at age 16. Not only was she like the only African-American student in her classes, but she got discrimination from her teachers. She was the head of the Black Students Union. She choreographed musicals. Spent her senior year in college, struggling with the choice between going to medical school or pursuing a career in dance or theater. She graduated from Stanford in 1977 with a bachelor's in chemical engineering and a bachelor's in African and African American studies. Pursued studies related to her interest in space, and that got her on another track. So after that, she went on to medical school at Cornell. Traveled all over the bloody place, worked in Thailand, worked in Liberia with it wasn't Doctors Without Borders. It was another Peace Corps. That's it. Peace Corps. Sierra Leone. Ember is bad at reading things. It's fine. Supervised the pharmacy. She was a medical staff. She eventually became, to skip ahead a little bit, she became a general practitioner. So she's a chemical engineer, an African and African American studies expert. She's a medical doctor, and then she goes into freaking space. So she's like 5 different kinds of scientist and a physician, and then boop, she's off into space. And our cover photo was one of her on you know what, I can change the photo probably. This is her on the Endeavor orbiting the Earth.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's so funny, because that picture, you could even pretend that was Michael looks kind of like Michael Barnum. What's her name?
I'm not sure who you mean.
Not sure.
From Star Trek. Oh, sorry, I can't even think of is it Discovery?
Michael Burnham?
Burnham.
I wonder, now that you mention it, if they created the original character design of Michael Burnham based on her. Because they picked the name, so they'd have that Michael versus Gabriel thing in the first couple of seasons. But and that was fucking nifty. But I wonder if she looks the way she does specifically because of Mae. That's neat.
One wonders. But just that picture, I was like, who that looks like? I was like, that looks like, so funny. Yeah. Wow, what a cool picture though.
I know, because it's so hard to get a picture of a person in space, because if you do a different window, it's just black. If you want the exposure of what's inside the cabin, it's just black out the windows. So you need it to be against the Earth, but because the space shuttle's orbited with the top facing the Earth, to get the shot, it has to be at this unflattering angle. But because they're in space and there isn't actually an up and down inside the cabin,
my God. I think that would freak me out. I don't know if I could handle that. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the thought of not having up, down. Oof, oof, oof.
Or
I
downside up.
Yeah.
Well,
Inside out.
Up,
More like
down, inside out.
it.
She's living la vida loca.
Hey, I
Or
mean, hey, he
something
was
like
I
just
about to see
on
Diana Ross.
wasn't he just on the Super Bowl?
He was. Yeah.
Yes. I was,
I
and
was
I
like, wait,
didn't
Ricky
recognize
Martin.
him.
Nah.
Did Ricky open for Bad Bunny?
I don't. Was he opening or?
No,
ending?
he was like part of the performance.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I watched it. Yeah.
I
I am
definitely
not a
saw him. I was
sports ball
like,
person.
"Ah." I was like,
Well, he
Ricky Martin.
looked different. He looked not bad. I was like, is that Ricky Martin? I was like, it sounds like him. I was
Yeah.
like, I think that's him. Hey, go for it.
Yeah.
Do your thing, honey.
So a few more notes on Dr. Jemison. After leaving NASA, she served on the board of directors for the World Sickle Cell Foundation from 1990 to 1992. In 1993, she founded the Jemison Group, a consulting firm which considers the socio-cultural impact of technological advancements. So she's sort of the anti-Peter Thiel.
We like that.
And I love that for her.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff about her. We could literally spend the entire 2 hours and still not touch on all of it. But she's been a professor. She's given talks at all over the freaking place, in addition to being on Star Trek. She's been an advisor for the American Medical Association, the American Chemical Association, the Association of Space Explorers, the American Association for the Advancement of Science. She's received so many fucking degrees since NASA. She founded Biosentient Corp and obtained the license to commercialize a technique that her and another scientist developed during her flight on Endeavour. And she made the winning bid for DARPA's 100-year Starship project through the Dorothy Jemison Foundation for Excellence. So basically what they did is her organization put up $500,000 for further work in developing an actual starship, as in a vehicle that can go to the next star within the next 100 years. And DARPA provided a bunch of funding, and now they're working.
Cool.
It's not this Elon Ego project. It's we're actually going to go to Alpha Centauri in 100 years. So, 70 years for right now, but whatever. Well, I guess they started it in 2012. The point is, holy fuck, she's cool.
Mhm.
She is. Wow.
Super
Ms.
cool.
Sequitur knows the enemy's gate is down. I was thinking about that when you're talking about the disorientation and the thing. Ever since I was little, I used to think of gravity the opposite way around. Like I'm hanging upside down from the bottom of the planet, and it's only gravity keeping me tethered to the planet. If gravity let go, I would fall right off. Not that fall makes sense in that context, but that's how I thought of it. And when I read Ender's Game, I was like, holy shit. That's exactly it.
Ugh. Oh, I don't want to think about the falling feeling.
I used to
Right,
terrify
yeah.
myself. I don't know why. Maybe that's why I like horror movies now. But I would like lay on a swing, like upside down, looking up at the sky. So all I could see was sky, and then imagine if gravity let go. And I got so scared, but I did it anyway.
I used to love just spinning, like sitting on the swing and then like putting your foot in the dirt and then making yourself spin. Ugh, I love that dizzy feeling, but I don't like the no ground falling constantly feeling.
I think it may have something to do with, my mother told me anyway, that when I was an upsetty spaghetti baby, and nothing they could, babies get those times when nothing you can do makes them feel better. They'd put me in my car seat and we'd go for a ride up and down this one road where there's like hills with steep drops at the top. So you could, and like, 7 of them in a row or something. And so we'd go up the hill and then you'd get
those
down and you'd feel that slightly.
Yeah, those are fun. I have to say those are fun.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was the only thing that made me feel better as a baby, is that little internal tickle of gravity losing its grip. And so maybe that's why I was like that when I was older. because
Hmm.
the feeling of gravity letting go was soothing to me
Hmm.
internally while I was mentally screaming. I don't know.
I remember
Wow.
having a hill. We had a big hill, not too far from where I live now. I don't see too far. And so we used to have our bikes just go down that hill. Or like somebody had like a steeper driveway.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was yeah.
I used to love riding bike back in the day, and we did like we'd make jumps in the dirt and stuff. So I do enjoy that feeling, but that's because like I'm in control. There's a difference when you're in control, and I know the ground will be there eventually. But to be in space and to just possibly like, yeah, no, I'm not good with that.
Yeah.
I don't think.
The ground will be there eventually.
Yeah, I mean, it might like
Eventually.
punch me in my face, but at least I know it's there.
There's
Tickle
times when
one.
I wonder if I might enjoy skydiving for that same reason, but then
It's
also I don't know if I trust myself to pack my own parachute, and I definitely would not trust someone else to do it. So that's a bit of an issue.
There's that,
I
right?
know
You
the
have to
people that's
trust.
done it, they have the trainer and they're like kind of holding on to them, and it's a certain
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
So
I
you're
think
not
you have to
there by
be
yourself.
attached.
Like this
Yeah, I think you have
jump.
to be attached
Yeah.
if you're not like a
Yeah. You
professional.
have somebody with you.
Mm-hmm.
I would
I get
never
it.
do
You
it because
gotta
I'm scared of heights.
trust. So you've done it,
Well,
Lilith?
the good
Yeah.
news is
It's fun.
the,
It's a
the
lot of
heights
fun.
diminish, so you get less scared as you fall.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing with
I'm
me and
getting
heights.
closer.
Heights only bother me if I'm high enough that if I fall, it's not going to kill me, but it's going to hurt really, really bad. That's where it bothers me. If it's like above 30 feet, I'm fine.
That's true,
done.
though. Yeah.
You're gonna die anyway.
Yeah, if it's like, it's going to kill me anyway, so whatever. Like, I love flying, skydiving. I've done it twice. Was an absolute best. Was an absolute
Fun.
blast. I've done some other stuff like that. That's just a lot of fun. But yeah, if it's like 20 feet off the
Thrill
ground and it's
seeker.
not going to kill me, but it's going to hurt really bad and probably break a lot of bones, then
I mean,
No,
that
I
makes
remember a
sense.
lady that went skydiving years ago, and she survived, and her
Mhm.
face, but she survived though. But she did her parachute.
What, did
failed.
her parachute malfunction?
Yeah, parachute malfunction. Yeah.
See, that would be my fear. Like
And
going
she
on a
said
roller
she's gonna
coaster,
do it
you think
again.
that
I
one
don't know if
bolt's gonna
she did.
pop out
Yeah.
and your seatbelt's gonna pop and you're gonna fly.
Yeah, I'd be much more comfortable with one of those like flying squirrel suits with a
Oh.
parachute for backup, you know?
Oh, that would be
Like
so
in
much
case the seam
fun.
tears or
Like
something.
hang
I don't
gliding?
know. I'm silly. Yeah. Glider suits. I mean,
Glider suit,
even
yeah,
a hang
not hang
glider
gliding,
I'd worry
glider suit.
about because I've seen those things up close and some of them are built much better than others. But the ones that are like tubes that you just connect together, I'm like, the
Yeah.
tubes will unconnect mid-flight, bestie. Like, I know how this sort of technology works around me.
A lot of trust that I don't
Mhm.
have.
It's
The
an oof.
happy heretic says, I'm afraid of heights, but I can overcome that fear for the right amount of money, right? Yeah,
I
like
feel that.
Well-
So when I was still relatively new at being a truck driver, I got offered a job as a car hauler. And since the company I was working with never let me go home to see my kids, I took the job immediately. The downside is car haulers, if you don't know, they have these like weird trucks that have like ramps that move on hydraulics and whatnot, and you have to load the top of the truck first. So you set up your ramps, and then you have to drive these cars up, often backwards, up these ramps that are like this wide with nothing on the sides to keep you from falling off, and you have to drive it all the way to the last millimeter before you go up with you can't see behind. Like, it's just, there's so much guesswork and you're definitely going to die. I managed to not die, but I was terrified all the time.
Ooh. That sounds like a
I'm like,
nightmare. I had a nightmare about like
way to do this.
having to drive like on a track, like having to drive on a track, like, but it's a like more like a carnival ride, I guess you would say, instead of being something for, I don't know why that was what I was imagining, but I had to park somewhere and this is how I had to get to it. And it was so scary. I was like, how am I supposed to stay on this track? Oh God, I don't like those kind of things.
Are any of you as terrified as I am of like driving next to the big box trucks or like the big cargo
No.
trucks?
No,
we
but I
have
have
them-
friends who get a little nervous
I
because
don't-
they feel the pull and they get a little scared.
I
of that.
don't drive, but my husband does, and when he drives next to one, I'm very scared.
I mean, like where I live, like the main road is it's a 4-lane highway, so there's 2 lanes on each side, and we have huge trucks coming through all the time. You can't go down that highway without being next to a truck, so you get used to it real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, I get why some
I would
people feel
move.
that way. I mean, I've done cross country trips in a little car as well as on a big truck. And in a truck, like, first of all, truckers have a tendency to not really pay attention to the road. And so you'll see them like randomly drift into your lane and then swerve back over. And it's like, it's a little scary. But also, whenever they pass you, like if you're going, 4 miles over the speed limit, they'll come barreling by at 15 over. Because of the vast displacement of air, you feel the bow shock of the truck passing that pushes your car over. And then there's the vacuum along the sides that like tries to suck you under. It won't, but it feels like it wants to. And that can be a little bit scary too.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't just chill by them. Like I'll pass them. I'll make sure I pass them even if I have to break the speed limit to get past them. But pass them doesn't
I had a
bother
friend
me.
who didn't like the road barriers. You know how like work
Yeah.
areas, and they'll just have like those tall barriers to separate the road because they need to work
Jersey
on a very
barriers, yeah.
yeah. So she would like, oh my god, and trucks she didn't like also. Now I don't linger next to trucks because of the very reason that you said, Ember, because they, nobody's perfect and they swerve and things happen, or people
the
just
wheels blow
pull
out.
in front of them. Right, like
Now that's
don't
scary.
linger. I do not linger
when
too
one of
close
those fuckers
behind
gets up next to you,
or to the side.
first of all, if you're in a little car and you find yourself like tied with a truck, either fucking pass them or ease off your cruise and fall back. But like,
see
don't
you, like,
hang out
all
next
like
to
that.
them. Holy
Because
shit!
this certain area, I mean, they have like a bigger
Yeah.
blind spot, don't
They
they?
blind, right? So just get out of their, like, if you're behind them, make sure that you can see their mirror so they can see you in their mirror. And if you're going to be passing them, then either way, like, or if they're passing you and they're doing one of those weird things where they're fucking like 1 mile per, like, then either you go and get away from them or just pull back a little bit so they can get around and get over, because that shit annoys the F out of me too.
Right. So many trucks have governors. They cannot go faster than they're going. So it's on you to either just finish passing them or fall back, but do something. You're making them nervous too. Just
and
just
you're messing with
get out
traffic.
of there.
You are now in control of the traffic and the flow of traffic, and there's people behind you who would make a move, but they can't because of you, because you're just, I don't know, oblivious to the fact that now there's a bottleneck and nobody can go anywhere. Ugh, so
Right.
annoying.
And
Misinterpretations in the chat kills me.
Oh.
Look at her comment. Thank you.
The trucks don't. Yeah, the trucks
I
don't
love
bother
these
me
new fears
is when
unlocked.
I see the
Thank you,
hazard.
everybody.
You're
See the
welcome.
flammable label. That's what gets me nervous. And get away from
Flammable?
that truck. The one that had a flammable, like the tanks, like the
Oh.
gas tanks and stuff like that. When they're driving, I get away from them. That's what
Big
gets
logs?
me.
Big logs, because I've
You know, like
watched
the
movies.
Oh
gas
yeah,
trucks
drugs too. Yeah.
that say like warning natural gas explosive, and inevitably there's
I'm
some
good.
asshole in like the next lane, like 3 feet away from that big old tanker, smoking.
Oh,
Like,
my
Yeah.
God.
You want to die and take everyone with you, don't you?
I used to work at this a paint for the automotive company, and people just be smoking, and I'll be, what's wrong with you? And I would knock their cigarettes out and stomp on it. They would get mad at me. I want to live.
Another one that's
Exactly right.
fun is hay haulers, like big old flatbeds just loaded up with bales of hay.
Oh, yeah, and they're like strapped
you'll
down with
see
them
them on-
big old.
Yeah, I mean, you'll see them everywhere, but they're extra common on the highways going across the middle part of the country. A lot of those drivers also smoke, and sometimes their cigarette will go back, land in the hay, start a fire, and the whole trailer will be in flames before they realize.
Oh my God. Could you
And
imagine?
so you'll see these trucks going
Wheel of
full
fire.
bore down the road with a fucking inferno on their trailer and everyone around them blaring their horns and they're just do 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 do.
Can you pay attention?
People
Do you
honk
not
at
see
me
people
anyway.
like
I don't know.
blinking their lights at you? Like, does nothing like seem out of the ordinary? You know, the bridges thing I can understand. I don't like going over bridges. I mean, I do, and I'm fine. I'm just not a fan. I really don't. And especially when people drive like idiots and are just kind of like switching lanes when they're not supposed to be. Like, to some extent, I get it. But when you're really just like pushing the limits, I'm like, you're a dick. You're really being
Yeah,
a
I don't know.
jerk-off.
I guess I've seen
Mhm.
too many news of like these big trucks like falling over because that's like the feeling that I get that they're gonna just like fall over sideways.
Yeah, I always
Just, I
did
don't
that.
know.
Almost never
Jack-
I
happens.
already
Nice.
attempted to go to Canada.
No, that's usually for that to happen, a truck has to be like underweight or very lightly loaded and really heavy winds because winds will move that damn trailer. So watch out if it's blowing and gusting. But as far as flipping it over, the wind does catch the big vans like a sail. But if there's like 10,000 pounds or more in the trailer, it doesn't even take that much, just 10,000 pounds or more. It keeps the center of gravity so low that it's almost impossible to flip it over. Almost. There's like one area in eastern
Almost.
Oregon where you're only allowed to drive on it if you are fully loaded because the wind is so intense all the time. But that's neither here nor there. It's an oof, but it is harder to flip them over than you might think.
Okay, I guess I've just seen too
Usually.
many of them.
Now, sliding off the road and then tipping over, that's a whole other issue. So watch out.
I think that might be why, because this
Yeah.
is Houston and it's not very windy here.
Occasionally there will be like an ice storm or something, and you can go down the highway and you'll see all these trucks that are like bears that were just walking down and then just fell over. And they're just like bump, 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 bump,
Yeah,
bump,
it's one
all
of
along
those
the
here.
side of the road.
Yeah, we'll get those occasionally here when we get like superstars and stuff in, or if we get a derecho or something. Yeah, it'll happen occasionally, and you'll see a few of them tipped over.
It's wild. It's so wild. Mark says an EF5 would do it. I assume that's like the new tornado classification system. I heard they were
Yeah.
changing it, but I don't know.
They changed it years ago. Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, they
EF5
had a tornado come through Joplin, Missouri a few years
Yeah,
back.
like
and
Joplin
Joplin-
or the one that hit more in 2013 and the one that hit more in 1999, like those would all be considered F5s. They're the huge one with miles of over 200 miles an hour.
I don't
So-
know what the one was here. Well, it wasn't. It was in West Michigan around Grand Rapids. There was a bad one there. They destroyed a lot of property.
Oh yeah, I mean even the small ones can be extremely destructive. But I mentioned the Joplin one in particular because the second largest truck stop in the world is in Joplin, and the tornado played dominoes with the trailers. It just knocked all of them over.
Yeah.
I feel like today has been nothing but tangents. Maybe.
It's a stressful time. We're trying to like unload a little and cope. That's sort of one of the things we do. I mean, we're trying to keep a focus on some
But-
cool women, but there has been a lot of stressful stuff. So I get it.
Oh
So
yeah, no, it wasn't a complaint though. I like it.
Okay,
Yeah.
unloading
just
a
a-
little is nice.
It's
But
the
let's
truth,
take
right?
us a little break,
Yeah.
and when we come back, I'm going to ask you all
But I
about
need
your
water.
favorite women. It'll be neat.
I'm gonna remove
Um,
myself because I might be late. Just
Me!
Okay,
but I'll be back.
it's all good. All right, let's do the Java break one. It'll be great.
Welcome back to Java and Jugs, the show where the coffee is hot, the takes are hotter, and nobody's pretending a talking snake wrote public policy. We're stepping away for a quick bio break. Stretch your legs, refill your mug, question authority, you know, the basics. When we're back, we'll be poking holes in bad arguments, mythological thinking, and the kind of logic that collapses if you look at it too hard. From religion to politics to whatever fresh nonsense wandered onto the timeline today, Java and Jugs. No prayers, no prophets, just caffeine, critical thinking, and a deep respect for evidence. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this completely secular pause.
Hello.
I was muted. Sorry.
Welcome back. Oh, Ember, you're muted too.
That's why it was so quiet. We didn't automatically unmute when the video ended for some reason.
That was interesting.
That's rude, technological little foobar there. And we misplaced our Lil and just oh goodness.
She ran away.
Cully too. She's there she's back.
Was it the boobs?
What about, did somebody say booby?
Got some funny pictures of sugar.
That's a cute booby.
I love this.
That's gotta be right back. My volume
is cuddly. I love to show off my booby on camera.
It's a cute
I love
booby.
your boobies, all three of them. Oh goodness. Ryan the AI Queen can perhaps animate the dogs to do some break dancing. Pickles, and yeah, I probably could. Pickles and the bee dogs.
Oh
do some head
my.
spins. I'll think about that. Thank you for the inspo. And thanks, Jess, for the amazing commercial breaks. We appreciate that.
Cute.
Yeah, that video was done by How to Rule an Asteroid, Jess, who sometimes joins us on the panel here. But yeah, we have another Kelly. Oh my. Kelly Clone.
I know. How did that happen?
Makes a lot of amazing videos. She does artwork and intro for a bunch of channels. She helps produce on a bunch of channels. But she also, on her own channel, How to Rule an Asteroid, makes cool videos. Sometimes they're crafty videos. Sometimes they're explaining extinct things. She's just fucking awesome. She is, in fact, one of my favorite, most badass women. So
incredible.
who do y'all like? Who do you think is a badass women?
Badass
Man,
women.
my mind is blank.
I
I can pick any one of y'all when you playing. And
I like
I don't
Dr.
see
Jennifer
me on my house
Bird,
now. I moved over because of Lil.
Dr. Bird. Yep.
I mean,
Francesca
yeah, who else?
Stavropoulos,
Yeah.
Margaret Barker, Candida Moss. Did I say that right?
Sounds right.
Maybe I'm not super familiar with that person. So tell us like who they
She's
are
amazing.
and why you're impressed with them, and maybe it'll ring some more bells.
Oh, well, because I think they
No,
really
okay.
bring an important important viewpoint on like feminist theology, like seeing the other side and seeing where Yahweh drew some of his power from. So that's kind of why I mean, not necessarily all of them, but their studies of the Bible bring a whole new perspective that I think sometimes the male perspective lacks. And I'm not trying to like be mean or anything, you guys, but it's like so indoctrinated, this whitewashed idea of the Bible. I feel they inject something new thoughts, new ideas, perspectives. So Margaret Barker,
Cynthia McDonald.
now she's incredible,
That is
activist,
true.
content creator,
don't hear her.
inspirational local leader.
It's weird. Hear you guys. I don't hear her.
Yeah, we know Cam. In fact, Helen and I we just did a video with
Yeah.
well, we recorded it a while back, a week or two back, but it came out on Wednesday, maybe.
Okay,
What is time? What are days? But yes, we Helen and I were just over there.
I was like, oh, she got something coming.
Cam and I used to
on
do a news show
Saturday.
together once upon a time, and then life got even more hectic, but it was still pretty cool.
I said, you are my role model. And then don't be saying that. I ain't nobody's role model. Pick another role model.
That's a lot of
Too
pressure.
bad. You are my role model. Even though you're younger than me. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, they're awesome too. Gutsick Gibbon. Ugh. I need to like ingest a lot of their content. Quickly.
Oh yeah. So Erica, huge brain. Like she talks about brain case sizes. She's got at least 300 cc's over the average human. But I mean, she's also 11. So that's but she's so knowledgeable, but also she's like quirky as hell, and I love it. I can listen to her, and I did listen to her. One time I was in a traffic jam in New York City driving a truck, and Erica had just released a video about the rising sun caves, red sun caves. Not my field, but like, yeah, it was caves, I think in South Africa. The details not super important. It was a 4-hour-long video, and I'm like, oh fuck yes. I just listened to Erica through the whole damn traffic jam.
Wow.
Like
That's
I could just
a long
listen to her
video.
go on forever, because
Yeah.
even when it's something I know nothing about, she still makes it interesting. She's like, look at the fucking bones.
When I'm at work, I'd be so happy because I'll be like, when her first me, I'll be like, yes, that's gonna end my work day. I can just listen to this. If there's no buffering or internet.
Rising
problem,
Star
this
Cave.
is what I
Yes,
can
that's
watch.
the one with the scratches on the walls.
Oh, pile of
Like,
bodies.
yes, 8. I'd be like, yes, 9 hours. I can probably listen. I'm at work, and by the time I'm getting home, I can listen to it at home. By the time I walk in the door, it's when it be over. It'd be perfect.
Oh, sorry. I was
We're-
just doing the box move for Aunt
I know
Jared.
we're voguing. It's nifty. Yeah, we're on. So this show simulcasts on a whole bunch of different channels. Mine is one of them, and on mine it happens to be vertical because the show that immediately follows, Deep Dives Daily, is horizontal, and they have to be separate formats or YouTube loses its shit. So this,
But it's gonna be on today.
I mean, vertical
Sorry,
streams have
of
those
course.
pluses anyway, but like to do 2 live shows one after the other, they have to be separate formats. So this show gets to be vertical.
Another good work day. Her and Force are gonna be on today, so I got a good work day.
Yeah. It's nifty. Yeah, coming up, we've got more amazing women because it's also Women's History Month. So today we're going to be talking about the Night Witches. the all-female bomber corps from World War II, the women who terrified the Nazis. I can't imagine how that could be relevant to anything going on in the modern era.
No,
If I wasn't so tired, I would stay for that.
I'm gonna try to. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but I want to
some
try.
food and rest after this is over.
Yeah.
Young Earth Creationist, is that what you mean?
Will Duffy on. So Aunt Drew says, Ryan, I highly recommend the streams she's been doing with the Young Earth Creationist, teaching him about evolution. It's good for people new to evolution. And that's true. Will Duffy, famous from the Flat Earth Final Experiment. He's the one who like brought all the flurfers to Antarctica to make them see the 24-hour sun and go, I guess what I'm believing was I was full of shit. What do you know? And to his credit, Jeranism, a famous flat earther, did actually change his mind. But that's neither here nor there. So Will Duffy is like, there's stuff I don't know too, because he was a young Earth creationist. And so I don't know how he got in touch with Erica, but Erica's like, I'll teach you the basics of evolution live.
They've been doing it for a while.
She's willing to learn, though. That's the one thing that's good.
Oh, wow. Are they learning anything?
Listening, you know? You don't get that a lot.
Yeah.
Are the young Earth creationists learning anything?
Well, it's just young, Will, but I mean, there's also the audience. But I mean, there's people who grew up with evolution who are learning things because Erica's knowledge is fucking encyclopedic. It's so cool.
Yeah, but also there might be people watching because he is there, because they follow him, and so they're listening, you know? Yeah. And like maybe hopefully they're learning something.
Right. It's not just him learning, it's him learning, and therefore it draws a crowd.
Yeah.
Which is really handy. And Right-Handed Sith also says, I loved her coverage of the heat problem. That's her favorite thing. Dunking on the young Earth creationists about their heat problem. And once again, reminder to Ken Ham, because I know you're watching, I have a solution for the heat problem, and I will sell it to you for enough money to end world hunger. That price keeps going up as inflation keeps rising. So hit me up sooner rather than later. If we can end world hunger, fuck it. I will let you have the answer to the heat problem. It still won't make anything else you say true. So I'm not worried about it. But I will sell you that answer. I will make your biggest problem go away if we can end world hunger.
What's a Poe?
We wish we could.
What's a Poe though?
I really wish we could.
Oh, it's like a person who's faking. Like for the lulls.
Okay. No, I don't care. I'm talking about the world hunger part. We could stop it.
I mean, that's a bit of a thing. Like when you get one of these dishonest debate bro type groups, and somebody is like goes really, really hard on the message, but then honestly starts to deconvert and change their mind. They go, oh, you were never a true believer. You were faking this whole time. You know, that sort of thing. You were never a real Christian.
Yeah.
I see. One of them.
That's the big thing. They do say that. Yeah.
Oh,
that's not what
poser.
Happened.
Maybe poser. Poser.
But I still be looking at them people. They don't even be going to church and doing all that. They go on Easter and that's it. But they are holier than now talking about me. They're going to change it about that, but I won't.
Self-righteous. Need to look in the mirror a little bit.
The Poe thing is it's referent to Poe's law, which is this like social context hypothesis, I guess you might say, that sufficiently advanced satire is indistinguishable from a true believer. So if you call somebody a Poe, it's you're saying they're just doing satire. It's and the person who thinks that they aren't is an uncultured swine who can't tell they're doing satire. You know, like that the most recent regular video that I released about Kansas's new law revoking everyone's driver's licenses. So many people sent me comments saying this should be labeled satire. Even though it's in the title, it's in the description, it's in the hashtag. Because
it was in the thumbnail.
Yeah. I'm like, how could I more clearly label this?
Sorry. I was just reading the Poe's law. Did you guys know about the Poe's law?
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're talking about it and I'm reading it going, oh my God, I've never heard of this before. That's so funny. That's so cool. I hadn't heard that to be so.
Yeah, it's adjacent to Brandolini's law, which is also the bullshit asymmetry principle. It takes, 10 seconds to write a quick tweet full of bullshit, and it takes 10 minutes to refute all the bullshit satisfactorily.
You ain't lying.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we have experience with that one.
You've had a lot of experience, you said?
Oh, I said, I feel like we have experience with that one. That Ember was just talking about.
Yeah.
The short tweet and then the 10 minutes.
Right?
Yep.
I get
That
halfway
one,
through and I'm like, okay, I'm done. I don't want to reply anymore. Screw it. I give up.
That's the thing. At a certain point,
sorry.
you can just be like, this is a bad faith bullshit artist, Like, they're not worth your time. And I know that there's the whole sea lining thing, the debate me, I'm just asking questions. Oh, they're running, I win. They're not worth your time. No one cares about the people trumpeting about themselves like that.
Yeah.
Even if you beat them, it's whack-a-mole. You've done nothing. The next stupid fucker's gonna pop right back up making the same points, and next week they'll be back making the same points. The point is just to waste your time and waste your breath. It's a hobby for these fuckers to make you annoyed. They think it's funny.
Yep.
They do it for lol.
Yeah. And then we end up with fucking insomnia, and I slept 1 hour last night. So.
Oh no.
Same here.
So don't mind anything I say. So yeah. Oh yeah, it's not.
Yeah, I got like an hour, hence the coffee.
Yeah.
No.
I don't drink coffee, so this is my caffeine.
This trolling is fun for everyone.
I've never heard of coleslaw, but it sounds delicious.
It does.
What is it?
I heard I heard my accent, folks. My accent. It's a requirement for picnics or something.
Yeah, I think so. I hated it as a kid. Ugh. I don't like cabbage very much. And now
cabbage. I don't know. I'm only half Irish. I'll take the potatoes, keep the cabbage.
It's
I like the
made very
cabbage, but
differently between people.
Yeah.
I just don't like it really sweet.
Yeah. Way too sweet.
I mean, I don't mind a little bit, but when it's like really sweet, it's like I feel like I'm eating a dessert.
Yeah.
And
I don't like
I
it.
think for me, it's a texture thing because it's like wrong lettuce. That's how I thought of it as a child. It's like lettuce, but wrong.
And it's like in a
lettuce but hard.
Almost, but it's not soupy, but it's like really saturated.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think they used what is it called? It's not real mayonnaise. It's like that.
Oh, the salad
Miracle
dressing.
Whip.
Yeah, salad dressing. They call it Miracle
yeah,
Whip.
I hate it when people use salad dressing as if it were mayo. Kelly Laughlin makes a really important point. Corned beef is not Irish. Technically, potatoes are not Irish either. I'm not sure what the ancient Irish used to actually eat, but I suspect it was mushroom related because I fucking love mushrooms.
Me too.
I like kraut too. I love coleslaw now. I just didn't as a kid. Probably because people were trying to make me eat like soupy coleslaw that was sweet, and I didn't like that. That wasn't my flavor thing.
The kraut is good though.
I can appreciate it. Oh, Irish potato cakes. Yum yum.
Potato bread.
Yeah.
Have you ever had potato bread?
Potato breads are really good.
Pancakes.
Fresh potato bread, like the Amish make around here. They make stuff like that.
But I must be full Irish because I like potatoes and cabbage and corned beef.
You probably
I love
are.
potatoes.
You didn't even know. We're learning about your history today.
Your tummy's telling you who you are, Kelly.
What are these Irish potato cakes? Because I'm thinking of something, but I don't know if it's the same.
Oh, I don't know how you make them, but I really just think it's majority of potato
I don't know
and
if they're
maybe like rice flour. I don't know,
potato.
some kind of
yeah.
flour
Okay.
mashed and fried, right? Is that how you would describe it?
It looks okay. I'm getting a couple different results. and again, I'm only half Irish, so forgive me for not knowing.
Yeah, that's true. I
But
could be thinking maybe of something.
there's like something that looks sort of like a small cake, but there's also something that looks sort of like a biscuit, but it's made of hash brown material. So it's like shaved potatoes made into a biscuit and then fried.
Mm.
Okay, so they're small. I see. Okay, I looked it up. Okay, no, I was thinking of something else. Spanish tortillas, which is not the same as Mexican tortillas. So basically, you can take either rice or potatoes, and not both, one or the other.
Okay.
So
Choose,
if you
damn it.
use potatoes, usually they're roasted or fried, and then you mix it up with eggs, and then fry it. Okay, that looks more like a potato cake, but
Ooh,
This
yum,
looks
yum, yum,
like an
nice.
Argentinian.
Perfect for
Okay.
dipping.
That looks scrumptious.
So this is it's basically scrambled eggs, but potatoes instead of eggs.
Mm,
Okay.
yum.
It's like you mix it, and there's a little bit of flour and some other spices and things, and then you just like fry it like a quesadilla. You could
Yeah.
probably put cheese in these. I bet you could.
Oh, so good. Could you imagine? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, stop it. Stop. Why are you doing this to me? Oh, I would dip those in syrup too. I would honestly.
Okay,
You
Amber, now look
could.
up.
Mm.
Oh, I was gonna say look up the Spanish potato tortilla. Oh, yeah, Spanish tortilla
Potato
made with
tortilla.
potatoes. Yeah,
Spanish tortilla.
it looks like a big. It looks very
Oh.
similar to that picture, but it's slightly different.
Is it a Spanish omelet or no?
I don't
When
know
I
if I
did
call it an omelette.
when I did Spanish
Let me see.
tortilla, Spanish omelet came up. How come?
Okay, I guess you. Oh, okay. I guess that's what they call it in English, maybe.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. But it
Mhm.
looks really good, whatever it is.
It is the same, yeah.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
like a mix of things. Like I'm seeing. Well,
Some
I'll
put
just bring up the
sausage.
main one.
Yeah, some of them will put sausage in it or onions or stuff like that. But
I like putting
my
fresh veggies
mom,
in like my omelets and quiche.
yeah,
Yeah, I was thinking that some of the versions, there's an image of one
that's it.
potential, but there's some
Yeah.
that look almost like a quiche.
Yeah, like what is that layered? What is that? What is that?
Those are sliced potatoes. I think that one is
That's
done
what it
a
is.
little
Duh.
bit differently. That's not the way I make it
Oh.
though. No, that's not the way my mom made it. But hers is like with chopped potatoes, and you cook them first, and then you mix them with the eggs, and then
What are those?
cook it again.
So do we
Do you
have
know
to
those
go
like
over AJ's
prepackaged?
house to get an authentic meal?
I do
man?
make that. Do you
Got me
those
hungry,
packages of
AJ.
potatoes like that, the cheesy potatoes?
Oh
And
yeah,
they-
that look like a gratin potatoes or whatever.
Oh, is that what
however
they're
you
calling
say
it?
it.
Potatoes au gratin.
Yeah,
Maybe that's what they're called. Okay, that's
Yeah.
delicious too.
that did look like it, but it looked like it had also eggs on it.
Yeah, so it had, that had more, which would be like a full meal. You know,
Yeah.
got protein and vegetable and
Hmm.
dairy. Ugh. I'm hungry. If you couldn't tell, guys, sorry.
You
It
should try
happens.
it. It's super easy to make. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to try that.
It
Yeah.
just reminds me of my childhood. My mom used to make it all the time because it's like poor people food. You know?
Oh yeah,
Mm.
I'm all about the poor people food because I am poor people. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Poor people.
Yeah.
You suspect Irish and Welsh traditional food would be similar a very long time ago? Oh, okay. I wish I knew history better. Damn it. So behind. That's why I have you guys. Correct me when I'm wrong. Oh, okay. Try our bacon check box made with real box.
Real box.
I mean, it is kind of interesting.
true.
I've made them before, and those potatoes are like hard as a, and they're not like chips, so you're not going to just like bite into them. They're hard as a rock. But by the
Yeah,
time you cook it all
different.
together and it's juice, they taste like real.
But they are real. They're just dehydrated.
Yeah.
And then you rehydrate them with the milk and stuff. But yeah, it's
Yeah,
still
they taste good, I think. Maybe not great in sodium, probably very high in sodium, I would assume. But oh no, lost power, be back soon. Probably Ember.
oh
Oh no.
Hopefully you can get power back
no.
before.
Hi,
So
Seth.
if y'all didn't know, after this show, coming up in another 15 minutes, Ember goes live. And what was the didn't she say the topic was witches or something today?
The Night Witches. It's a
That's right.
group of
Yeah.
It's a group of
Called the Nazis.
women bombers who were fighting the Nazis. Yeah.
They're like ghosts. Ghosts in the night.
They will
The
come out
Nazis
at
are
night among
terrified.
them.
I
Gotcha.
love that. The freaks
That's
come out at
nice.
night. The freaks come out at night. Yeah, so stay tuned after this show for Better Than Ember. Hopefully their electricity will come back and there will be no issues.
Hopefully.
But yeah, hopefully. Oh, hey Seth, welcome. Good to see you.
Yay.
Hi.
Howdy. Hello. Howdy.
Stop
This is
that teenage flirting.
I know lots of flirting happening here between these two. Very cute though. I love it. I love love. And Theo says I love Swiss
So do I.
Swiss hash browns. Roasty?
I think
Frosty?
so.
And I love omelets, but Spanish tortilla is just between good and evil. Oh.
Homemade,
Stop it. Yeah, stop it.
homemade Mexican tortillas are like the best ever.
I need to try it now. I've
Yeah.
never had it. But it looks fairly
But
simple to make.
in Argentina, we don't have like Mexican tortillas. I'd never heard of them. So when somebody first offered me a tortilla, I was expecting like the potato cake thing. And I was like, what the fuck is this? This is not a tortilla.
Yeah, there's a trick to making the tortillas, like the Mexican style tortillas. But if you do it right, they come out so good.
Yeah, they're really good. There's a few restaurants here that make like the best homemade tortillas.
I'm so
I thought
bummed
it was like a
because-
Salvadorian. Oh yeah, what's that?
Yeah. I'm so bummed because my favorite local Mexican food place, they just changed up their recipe. So now they're putting tomatoes in their chicken for the chicken enchilada, so I can't eat them, but they have homemade tortillas. So I'm just like, I can't even eat here now.
I know.
Yeah.
I had the same problem. There's this that Salvadorian place that has the really good tortillas. Always gives you a free bowl, like a really small bowl of soup, and I love it so much. But they like the last 2 times that we went, they started putting noodles in it, and I can't eat noodles because gluten. And I was like, they fucked it up. I hate it.
Although we have a couple of Mexican grocery stores here, and they all do homemade tortillas too. So I can get them anytime I want.
Yeah, nice. We can't hear you, Aaron.
I thought that was me because I couldn't hear her the whole time. And
I can't hear you, Aaron. Okay, now I hear you.
It's me. No, it's my. I was on mute. No, I was just on
Okay.
mute.
Okay.
I was on mute. Can you Are you good now, Kelly? Is yours working now?
Yeah, I get everybody. Yeah, I could just for a long time I couldn't hear you, and I just dealt with it because I can hear everybody else. And then heard AJ talking, I couldn't hear her either. I said, let me just come back in.
Who knows? StreamYard. But that was my fault, was just for pushing the button. That was just it. Yeah, Kelly had the mute goblins, but hopefully we take care of the mute goblins.
I know they was taking
ritual.
over.
We said a prayer. We lit a candle. We've done everything we could to expel the goblin. I mean, well, that might work for a
You
demon.
did
I
that
don't know
for
if it works
5
for a
seconds.
goblin.
I mean, I sacrificed my hair.
Does that not count?
That does count.
Does that not count for something?
Right.
And wait, you had a couple compliments too. And I know Mark said something free thinkers. Helen said also,
Oh, yeah.
AJ, awesome job on the shave. And someone else too, I think. I don't know if we highlighted it.
Yeah,
said-
Mark and I already agreed in the chat. We're gonna do a show together now that we're both bald.
So you won't
I'm
show
gonna
him
show y'all my
up?
AI
Is that what it
picture
is?
that I did of me bald. That was funny. I was like different hairstyles. Let me see
Yeah.
me bald. Let me see me with this style. Like totally bald. I was like, okay, I
You
don't
sent
look
a
that
picture
bad.
with really short hair, and you looked
Yeah,
really good
yeah.
with really short hair too.
Yeah, that was some years ago, but yeah, I cut my hair off. I
yeah.
was like, I went and like cut it on my own to a certain
wow.
length. And then my brother, he's a barber, used to cut hair for like extra side hustles. He finished cutting it off. My mother was like, "What is wrong with you?"
Was she upset?
She was mad as hell.
Was she really?
Oh, she was pissed.
But sometimes it's good to start over. I mean, I've never gone bald to start over, but I've gone like
a big chop
short
so I can go
to-
natural. It took too long for me to grow out. I was just like, let's cut this hair off and let's go natural.
Well, I had a friend who I used to do straighteners on, and we wanted to get her off the straighteners and go back to natural. So we would just like cut like an inch off every couple months, just till we finally got her to a point where it was just
I didn't do that. I just cut it all off.
Yeah.
I know she was so patient. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how she got through it, because it was so, she'd have like straight hair for like a couple inches, and then she'd have like a couple inches of root that would, but
it was too much to
work
deal
with it.
I was like, nope, I just did a
That's funny.
bald fade. I didn't care.
Well, there's lots of awkward phases when you cut your hair, like when you cut your bangs. Like, I don't know if y'all have cut the bangs and then had that regret feeling, because I've been feeling like, as you can see, my hair's like all finally like long in the front when I used to have bangs, and I've been feeling like, oh, maybe I should cut bangs again. And I'm like, stop. Why do you do that? Why do you do that to yourself? You cut the bangs and then you get mad, and then you have to grow them out, and then they're at that awkward phase where they don't fit behind your ears, so you can't tuck them, and then they're just in your eyes every time you blink, because oh my gosh, don't do it.
Story time, 4th grade.
Put this scissors away.
Everybody in my class had some kind of cute little hairstyle. And my mom had this straight hair to the back, like 2 ponytails. You ain't getting that. So I put some hair in the front. This cut. Well, in the 4th grade, oh my goodness, my mom was like, "What is wrong with you?"
Oh,
hair in the front, so I could have bangs. I didn't party or nothing. I was like, "What is wrong with you?"
Behold,
my son chopped all. He had long hair, and he took the scissors and just started chippity chop, and we had to cut it all. We had to cut it all off.
I remember my son shaved his eyebrows off.
My daughter did that one time. My daughter did that.
I said, I can't be mad. He look like a damn fool.
I know, like, we can't be mad at him. He's already feeling embarrassed and looks weird. Now you're
not me.
Oh goodness, oh goodness.
Shit.
Okay, yes. Theo says we need to bring chats on screen because there's so many chats. Not everybody sees all the same chats.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but I know I just got back, but I want to address this one. AI Love says Detroit, Jesus Christ is alive. Cool. So Jesus didn't die for anyone's sin.
Exactly.
The defining characteristic of being dead is it being permanent.
Yeah. So he wasn't a zombie. He wasn't a zombie.
Zombie Christ.
I
think
I like Zombie Christ better.
Savior and Redeemer. It's fucking weird because somebody was delving into like the meanings of words in the Hebrew and the Septuagint and so on and so forth. Oh, he got over it. It was permanent, but he also got over it.
Did he resurrect himself, or did God resurrect him? Who resurrected
So he's a zombie.
It's one.
But I
or
thought
the other.
Jesus was God, so
all of the above.
So he resurrected
himself. So he killed himself and then he resurrected himself.
Yeah. So he sacrificed himself to save us from himself. Okay.
Yeah, because from what he was going to do to us if we didn't.
Schrodinger's Jesus.
Fucking madness. Fucking madness.
Schrodinger's Jesus.
It's a whole thing. But
He might still
also
be on the cross.
Right, AI. There's no evidence he is dead.
or alive.
There's no tomb. There's no crucifix. There's no evidence of any of this death narrative. I mean, he very well could have been crucified. A whole lot of people were, but if he did die, he's still dead, fam. And you know, being 2,000 years old, he probably it would probably make newspapers if there were a 2,000-year-old man running around. I'm just saying.
Exactly.
You'd hope. Maybe
you
he's
might have heard of it.
I mean, we find him on toast, so he got to be something.
But this whole thing about Jesus will save you, Jesus will redeem you from your sins, and so on and so forth, in the language of the Hebrew people, when they talked about, like, say, redeeming a lamb, right? Like you've got this blemishless sheep or whatever, and you want to redeem it. You substitute another animal, you pay a small fee, whatever it is, so you don't have to kill your lamb. That's what redemption means in the term of this religion. It doesn't mean you get eternal life. It means you don't get killed early as a sacrifice. You get to live your life, but then you still die. You know, like there are no immortal sheep running around because they were redeemed. That's not how redemption works.
Are you sure?
I'm just thinking about the song, I've been redeemed by the blood of the Lamb.
Well, I don't know every single sheep on earth. I haven't met them all. So there may be an immortal one or two running around. It's a Black Swan thing. I can't say there's no immortal sheep. But you'd need to convince me there were.
A little bit more than that.
Yeah.
More evidence, please, if you don't mind.
Yes, it's the same. I can go to funerals and other stuff and still remember those songs word for word.
Oof, I never learned any of those.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well, you had to. It was kind of like cool when you would be in this thing and you could sing the song without having the hymn book open.
Oh, okay. You it's like you were really like about it because you knew it by heart.
Yeah, I knew the song by heart.
Yeah, we had similar things like that too. Yeah, kind of showed people up like, oh, I don't need my songbook. I know this song by heart. Anyhow, you guys, it's 53. Should we start final words, promoting ourselves, little shilling
words,
shilling and billing, if you will?
You go first, Amber, so you can head over to your thing.
I see. I just get back and you want to kick me out.
And now we're kicking you out already, Amber. I'm sorry. You gotta go. You gotta get out.
I mean, I can go first so I can go take a nap. If you want.
I mean, naps are good too. It's fine. It's fine. I'm Ember, Better Than Ember. Find all my links betterthanember.com. I make all the cool space pride flags you've been seeing all over the fucking internet lately. Come get your own. They come in flag form and sticker form. They're nifty. But also, I do a show here on YouTube on Better Than Ember here on YouTube. The link is also on the website, but you could just find it here on YouTube. We do a daily show every weekday, 11 a.m. Eastern. Deep dives daily, every single weekday, because I'm a crazy person, and also bonus shows. But Maya tells me only sell one thing at a time, and I'm already on two. So join us in a few minutes. We're doing Night Witches today, and then tomorrow geology, because many subjects. It's what we do. So yay! Thank you. Join us. It'll be great. Hooray! And toodles. Mwah.
Thanks for joining us, Ember. Love you. All right, y'all. So make sure you stay tuned for Better Than Ember. Up next, AJ, would you like to go next?
Sure, I can go next.
Final words.
What do I have coming up? I don't know what I have coming up. I'm so
be
tired.
like me and have your calendar
Thursday.
pulled up.
Oh yeah, Thursday. I could use my phone and look at my calendar. I should. Okay. So actually on Wednesday, I'm hoping to record a video where we are going to react to some really bad things men say. And then on Thursday, I'm gonna be on Skeptic Haven's critical call with Stigakadis. That's gonna be fun.
That's my
Awesome.
homeboy right there.
Yeah.
I heard that guy has a book or something like that.
He knows, right? I think he writes books.
Maybe. Maybe.
Possibility.
More books than Dr. Kip, I guess.
Probably. That guy has written no books, from what I've heard.
No books.
Dr.
No,
Kim
no.
did write the book.
Yeah,
She
but
wrote
my
He had a
doctor
He
ghostwriter.
wrote the book.
I
before
ghost
get
wrote
Dr.
the
Kip.
book. Me and Lilith actually ghost wrote the book. Okay, so now it's out there. You all know we're actually brilliant. So buy the book. We get no
Yeah.
money.
No,
for it.
Dr. Kip, she wrote the book. She got that doctorate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Woof,
The
woof.
PH dog.
Exactly.
All right, so Lil, do you have anything coming up you'd like to?
Yes, I
show
do.
out?
Thursday, I have at 1 p.m. Eastern, I have Politicality with the Kentucky Atheist Joe, and Seth Ambush Apostate is going to be our guest on there. Friday, I have a new series coming out with Seth, all about Christian nationalism. And Saturday, I will be on Neo, the 604 Atheist, for my deconstruction thingy. So
Wait,
Excellent.
I thought he had you in April. I guess he.
I know he had an opening, so he asked me if I could fill in.
Oh,
Yes.
that's cool. Hey, so
Mhm.
it's gonna be this Saturday. I will be in your party.
This
Yeah,
Saturday?
so be sure to follow me and follow Seth over at Ambushed Apostate.
Okay.
And I think he's in the chat too, so he can put his
Mhm.
link, or if somebody else wants to put the link out there, that would be great too. So follow. We love that. We love supporting our friends with their endeavors. Kelly, do you have anything you would like to leave us off
Are
with?
y'all ready? It's a little time. So Tuesday, tomorrow, I'm gonna have Sharon Paget. She is a strong member of the Black Nonbelievers Atlanta group. She's one of the first members of the organization, but she's part of the kink community. So she is going to be on my Sovereign Intimacy show, 1 p.m. after, y'all, after Ember Double D. Then Friday, Hell's Bells is going to be on my show, 1 p.m. as well. Then noon, 11 a.m. Saturday, I have somebody, her name is CJ, and she's part of the kink community, and she's going to be on my show for Sovereign Intimacy.
Nice.
Sunday, I have two shows. One, the humidity with Tommy and Matt. They're going to be on my show. And what time is that? Starting at 5. And then Marguerite is going to be on my show starting at 7:30. And I also have my in-person event starting at noon Sunday.
Wow.
So that's what's going on my, what's going on in my schedule. Because sometimes I have nobody, and sometimes everybody wants to book the same week. I'm like, damn.
Oh, I don't miss that. I really don't miss scheduling. I used to do interviews and stuff on my channel, and it would either fall through, and then all of a sudden I had a bunch of people like, "Hey, can I come on?" Like,
I had 2 interviews. My Hells Bells and Sharon got canceled because things happened with them. Things happen, but so hopefully everything is cool for this week coming up. And hello, KC.
Yes. Oh. And hi, Pickles. Good morning, Casey. Sorry that the time frame probably messed you up as well. We're all a little messed up. What were you saying, Lilith?
I was going to say my Dr. Kip has been very, very nice this time.
Good job. Pickles the one stirring up the ish today. Sorry, guys. Don't know what to do about that. All right. Well, we should get out of here. It's 10:59. As far as me, I have some long format, some short format. It's always the same. I always have some stuff out there, but it's random deconstruction, culty, pop culture type stuff. So, you might find something you like. Anyway, you guys, I love that you were here with us all. It's okay. It's okay that you were late, Arch Radish. We're glad that you spent time with us today. We love seeing your faces. Make sure you keep a smile on your face. We know the world is crazy, but you always have a wonderful community who loves you very much. So keep that in mind. Okay, we'll talk to you soon, guys. Have a great day.
Bye.
Shift a hole on